Uh, Good
等一下
morning to Brandon, Azlina, and my friends. Today, our group will present about future tense. Uh, Future tense is used to describe actions or events that will happen after the present moment. Now I will explain about simple future tense. So how to form the simple future tense? There is three form of simple future tense. The first one is positive form. So the subject plus will plus base form of the verb will become positive form. And the example is she will visit her friend next week. And the second form is negative form, which is subject plus will not, which is won't, and plus base form of the verb. And the example sentences is they won't attend the meeting tomorrow. And the third form is question form. Will plus subject plus base form of the verb. And the example is will you help me with this task? So when we use the simple future tense, it is about for the prediction of future. For example, these sentences, it will rain tomorrow, and the focus word is will. And the second one is spontaneous decision, which is made for the moment of speaking, which is I will help you carry those bags. And the third one is promises or offers. And the example sentences is I will call you later. And the last one is future intentions. And the sentences is he will start a new job next month.
Okay, now we move on to progressive tense. So, what is mean by progressive tense? Progressive tense, also known as continuous tense, are used to indicate actions that are ongoing or in progress at a particular time. There are three main types of progressive tense. There's present, past, and future. Each tense combines a form of the verb to be with the present participle ing form of the main verb. So the first one is present progressive, this present continuous, used for action happening right now or for future arrangement. Structure that must be subject plus am or is or are plus word. This ing. So for example, I'm reading a book. So there's something happening now, and she is meeting her friends tomorrow. So it's future arrangement. The second one is past progressive. It's past continuous. It's used for actions that were in progress at a specific point in the past. For structure, it must be subject plus was or were plus were. For example, they are watching a movie when the phone rang. Uh, and I was studying all night for the exam. The last one is future progressive, this future continuous. It's used for action that will be in progress at a specific time in the future. It must be subject plus will be and verb. For example, I will be traveling to Japan next month. He will be sleeping when you arrive. For a summary of uses, present progressive is used for ongoing actions or near future events. For past progressive, action in progress at a certain point in the past, often interrupted. For the future progressive, actions that will be ongoing at a future time.
The next one is perfect tense. There are few types of perfect tense, and the first one is present perfect tense. The structure of present perfect tense is have or has plus past participle. The usage of present perfect tense is to describe an action that occurred at an unspecified time before now and is relevant to the present moment. It can also describe an action that started in the past and continues into the present. The example sentences are I have finished my homework. She has lived in London for 5 years. The second type is past perfect tense. The structure is had plus past participle. The usage is to describe an action that was completed before another action or point in the past. The examples are by the time I arrived, that they had already left. She had read the book before the meeting. The third type is future perfect tense. The structure is will have plus past participle. The usage is to describe an action that will be completed before a specific point in the future. The examples are by next year, I will have graduated from university. They will have finished the project by the deadline.
Okay, so the last one is the perfect progressive tense. So the perfect progressive, also known as the perfect continuous, is a verb tense that combines an aspect of both the perfect and progressive tenses. It is used to describe an action that began in the past and has been ongoing up to a specific point in time, which can be in the past, present or future. Okay, so let's take a look to the structure. So the perfect progressive tense in is formed using the following structure. So subject plus have or has or had plus been plus present participle, which is ing form of the verb.
Okay, so there are a few types of perfect progressive tenses. So the first one is present perfect progressive. The example sentences is I have been studying for 3 hours. Have been studying. So it is used for actions that started in the past and continue up to the present moment. Second, past perfect progressive. The example is she had been working on the project for months before it was cancelled. Had been working. It is used for actions that began and continue in the past up to a specific point in the past. And the third is future perfect progressive. The example is by next year, I will have been living in this city for a decade. Will have been living. Used for actions that will continue up to a specific point in the future. The usage is the perfect progressive tense is typically used to emphasize the duration of an ongoing action. It indicates that an action is temporary or may change. Third, it explains the cause of something in the present or past. Show that an action has continued for some time and may continue further. Okay, so there is a
Yes.
comparison with other tenses.
Okay, the perfect progressive differ from the simple perfect tense in that it emphasizes the ongoing nature and duration of an action, rather than just its completion. For example, the simple perfect tense, I have lived here for 10 years, and this emphasizes the total duration. And perfect progressive, uh, I have been living here for 10 years. And it emphasized the ongoing nature of the action. So by using the perfect progressive, speakers can convey nouns, meaning about the duration, continuity, and impact of action across different time frames. So that's all. Okay, and thank you.